This is the practical outdoorsman. Let's build a fishing rod holder. I won't say that it's unbreakable or indestructible, but I couldn't break it. I used one piece of square tubing cut to 6 inches long and one piece of 7/16 smooth rod cut to 24 inches long. Using round pipe would work just as well as the square tubing. I just happen to have square tubing on hand. The 7/16 rod I purchased at Tractor Supply, and it came in a 72-inch length, which allowed me to cut 3 pieces to make 3 separate rod holders. Rebar would also work in this situation, but where I fish there's a lot of rocks in the ground, and the smooth rod is a whole lot easier to drive than the rebar. Next, you'll need to sharpen the stake to make it easier to drive into the ground. I'm using an angle grinder here, but if you had a bench grinder that you could use, it would make this process much easier. Be sure that on this step, as well as all the others, you wear the appropriate safety gear. I'm wearing glasses because the sparks were flying everywhere, and gloves because I'm dealing with sharp and hot pieces of metal. Also, don't forget to wear your earplugs if you want to save your hearing. When welding the 2 pieces together, you will want to make sure that the stake sticks up above the pipe a little ways so you have something to hammer on to drive it into the ground. I found that using a pair of vice grips to hold the piece in place makes this a whole lot easier, but it's not absolutely necessary. This step may not be necessary for you, but I was a little out of practice on my welding, so I needed to smooth it up a little before painting. Make sure in this step you're still wearing your welding gloves because you're going to be touching where you've welded and it's still super hot from the welding process. The painting step is optional, but if you paint these with a good rust-inhibiting paint, they should last you for a very long time. Also, one of my reasons for painting these was I made several different sets of these for different people that may be fishing at the same place at the same time. So I painted them in different colors, as you'll see in the following photos, so we could more easily tell them apart. If you paint them bright colors, they're easier to see and it'll make you less likely to forget them when you're picking up all of your gear. I hope that once you get done building your own set, you enjoy fishing with them as much as we enjoy fishing with ours.